All right, folks. Well, fun stuff happening. So, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I had an idea for the S10. I've got a 4-inch cowl, steel hood on that truck, and I always wanted to do like a little logo slash vent that would go into the side of the cowl. And today I designed something out, and I'm gonna put it in there. So, what I'm doing is I'm cutting this out of the CNC right now. I've already got one done and it came out pretty good. This is the design we're after. I went online on Google and I found the original Xtreme logo, and I had to modify it a bunch because I wanted all these letters to connect, so it'll all be one piece. And we're gonna weld this directly. We're keeping this, you know, the center of these these letters, and we're gonna weld across here and here, and probably might just be at the E. We might tack weld it here, here, and then it'll go across the bottom of these letters, and I could weld at the bottom of each letter. And we'll weld that into the hood, so that this whole opening here, everything in between the letters is open, and it'll allow heat to come out of the hood a little more. I don't know how much that'll help, but I just think it looks cool. And it'll be flush mount, ground smooth into the hood, and the hood will be painted with that in it. Now, I already did one. This is straight off the table, guys. This is 16 gauge sheet metal, and I have more experience with 16 gauge stuff. We've been making signs for a while, things like that. I went through and I tried to make, you know, some things with the Sharpie, and I had to scale this up a little larger. I hope it's still gonna work out. She's right at the limit of how big and tall that X needs to be to fit on the hood. But this is right off the table, and this went pretty well. I've got the settings dialed in fairly well for the 16 gauge stuff, but I'll just have to go through this with a wire brush, maybe a flap disc, and smooth that out. But that's our first one. That's the hole it came out of. Anyway, and now we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut out the second one. I thought I would take you guys with me on this little adventure. So this is just our design in sheet cam, but if we go over to our Mox 3, we've got it here. I just got to move that torch over a little bit, so I'm going to come up on my keyboard and I'm going to make some adjustments, and I'm going to hit the big arrow, top arrow, and you can watch this thing move. That's me controlling it, you know, manually. So we're going to get that set up to a nice 0 spot. I'm going to take my keyboard over here. And actually, that might be good. I just want to make sure it doesn't run into my old design, which it doesn't look like it's going to do. And I like to keep my torch kind of low. So I think I'm going to do it right there. So then we come back to our computer here. I'm going to zero out all my axes. Y, Z, and X. So that thing is all zeroed. And I don't know, maybe if any of you guys have experience with this software, you can tell me what's wrong with this. There's definitely not the way this is supposed to work, but it works anyway. So basically what I do is I hit start twice, the torch comes up, but then it kind of stalls slowly. So I stop it, I just hit go to 0, torch goes back to 0, and then I regen my toolpath, hit start twice again, and this thing's good to go. There you have it. We'll give that guy a little tappy, he'll pop right out of there, and life will be good. I keep my little hammer right here. Hey, old. Bam, she busted loose. I'm gonna grab a glove. That thing's bound to be pretty hot. And try to Try to fish that little bugger out of there. I could use a magnet, but I don't have any on this side of the shop and I'm lazy. So, bam. There we have it. 2 Xtreme logos, absolutely identical. And hopefully, like, we have a cowl hood sitting here. On the S10, the cowl hood's smaller, but this would go basically like that. God, it'd be nice if it was as tall as this one. This one, it fits beautifully on. But it'll go right there on both sides. And we'll probably move it, you know, more towards the center of that cowl. But that'll look sick. I might have to make one. Wow, this is fiberglass, but you know what it is. I thought I'd just show you guys that and how we're gonna go about doing that. Now I'll probably make a little video on me welding it in and getting it flush, cutting the hole, all that good stuff, so you guys can really see. It's gonna be very low key. I could put some mesh behind this if I want. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet or not. Probably not. It'll probably just be an open vent, but it'll, like I say, it'll help escape a little bit of heat out of underneath that engine bay, and it'll look so cool. I'm not gonna paint these any different color. They're gonna be welded right to the hood and made flush so that when I paint the hood gloss black, these will be the same color, everything will go together, it'll all be one piece and it'll look gorgeous. So this is gonna be real low profile and a real nice touch to an otherwise shitty truck. So something I've been wanting to do and I'm gonna do, so yeah, there you go.